Chill wind swirling through abandoned docks at silver dawn. Wooden planks that creak like memories, holding on. Somewhere past the rolling fog where tides begin to shift, beats the pulse of something lost, called the heart of grief.
I've been drifting through the shorelines where the lonely gather slow, where my echoes chase the gulls around in circles they don't know. Every rope has frayed with stories that the waters pulled apart. Every tide has washed the ink off maps around my heart.
Then your cadence cut the quiet, like an oar that finds the sea, like the rhythm of a lifeboat rolling straight toward broken me. You were compass in the fog banks, you were clarity in gray, you were harbor in the distance, drawing all my doubts away.
Let the currents move us gently, let the waves unlearn their greed. In the drift that once resent me, you arrive as my relief.
Heart of drift, beating underneath the tide, guiding me through waters where my fear resides. Every lonely wave I once tried hard to live finds a rhythm now. Your heart of drift. I've been sailing battered coastline where the storms reclaim the piers, where the rusted anchors whisper all the ghosts of yesteryears.
But your voice across the water turned the frost to open blue, turned the shivers in my bloodstream into something pulling through. You're the quest above my sorrow, you're the buoy for my soul, you're the rhythm in the currents when I lose my chance to roll, when your harmonies wash over me like warm and steady lips. Every wave that once confused me forms a map in shifting drifts. Oh, let the currents move us gently, let the tides unchain our grief. In the drift that stole our steady, we found grace and new belief.
Heart of drift, beating where the shadows fade, guiding us through waters where our scars were made. Every lonely wave we once tried hard to live finds its rhythm now. Your heart of drift. Let the Sims move like the ocean, pushing moonlight through the foam. Let the paths swell like horizons where the wanderers find home. I will trust this sway in motion, though it scares my fragile ribs, knowing you are steady somewhere in the slip of ocean's grip.
Let the bass throb like the undertow that pulls on every field. Let my lines roll like a lighthouse, sending signals through the smear. When you drift too far from land and all your hope begins to sift, I'll be beacon in the dark. Your
Heart of drift, keeping me through shifting tides, carrying us through the storm the night provides. From the broken docks where cold winds once were swift, we rise steady now. Your heart of drift.
heart
the quiet I found your name, floating through the sound of rain. Every wound I tried to hide turned to rivers deep inside.
Rivers run, rivers mend, grace will find its way again. All the words we left unsaid bloom again where tears were shed.
Echoes of grace in the air tonight. Every wrong turns into light. From broken hearts the rivers start.
Echoes of grace heal every part.
Echoes of grace heal every part. Echoes of grace in the sky above, washing the world in endless love. Through every fall, through every place,
I still hear the echoes of grace.
I've walked through anger, fear and fire, lost my way but truth conspired. Every scar became a sign, every loss a light divine.
Light divine, light divine. Now I see through clearer eyes. The soul forgives, the spirit flies. Time can't steal what love restores. Peace returns, the heart reopens doors.
Echoes of grace in the air tonight. Every wrong turns into light. From broken hearts the rivers start.
Echoes of grace heal every part. No blame, no shame, just peace remain. Let the silence call your name.
Peace tonight. Peace inside.
Every sound a sacred tone. Every heart returning home. Grace in the air tonight. Every shadow turns to light. Let forgiveness be our song. Where we fall, we still belong. Grace remains,
Still echoing through our veins.
we are the echoes of grace.
Cold streaks slashing through a window like unruly rebel light. Dust motes dancing like a riot, breaking quietly from night. Every shadow lined with brightness, where the dawn begins to pry it. There's a wild and glowing uprising called the sunbeam riot.
I woke in quiet darkness with the weight of muted days, longing for a revolution in the small familiar ways. Every morning felt like grayscale painted on my faded walls. Every dream a tired whisper waiting for the spark that calls. Then your timbre cracked the silence like a flare against the gloom, like a sunbeam breaking open every corner of my room. You were warmth inside rebellion, you were glow inside the gray. You were light that overthrew the night in a fierce and gentle way.
Let the shadows fall and tremble,
Let the beams cut through the quiet.
in the fragile raw assemble grows a wild sunbeam riot.
Sunbeam riot,
Breaking through my guarded space,
fierce illumination, burning at a tender pace. When the night insists that hope can't stay or try it, you arrive in flames, my sunbeam riot.
I've walked through morning alleys where the gloom clings like a stain, where the rooftops trap the darkness and refuse to breathe again.
But your cadence in the sunrise turn the stillness into fire, turn the empty cold horizons into playgrounds of desire.
You're the spark that lights the pavement, you're the blaze beneath the air, you're the revolution humming underneath my old despair.
When your golden voice collisions with my low and grounded tone, every shadow turns to velvet and the darkness finds its home.
Let the shadows fall and tremble,
Let the beams ignite the quiet.
in the fragile dawn assemble bursts a bright sunbeam riot. Sunbeam riot, tearing through the heart of night. Ooh, bold rebellion, wrapped in bands of living light.
When the world forgets its fire or denies it, we reclaim the glow, our sunbeam riot. Let the paths flare like the sunrise, stretching claws across the sky. Let the sin scatter like fireflies that refuse to ever die. I will lift my fragile morning to the blaze you summon here, letting all my hidden colors burn away the weight of fear.
Let the bass roll like an anthem made of thunder wrapped in gold. Let my verses be the uprising when the daylight won't unfold.
When your courage starts to flicker and the night begins to quiet, I'll be spark beside your spark. Sunbeam riot, sunbeam riot,
Raging where our shadows fall, pouring brilliance down the cracks of every wall.
when the dawn feels weak or trembling to supply it, love revolts as one, a sunbeam riot. Sunbeam riot,
Color in the city bright,
painting flames across the remnants of the night in the red.
screens all flicker with a constant roar. Voices hammer on a tired core. somewhere past the static toys, there's a quiet light beyond the noise.
Endless scroll of borrowed rage, every headline shakes the cage. Profiles shout with sharpened poise, feeding on unending noise. Turn it down and hold your breath. Step outside the swarm of stress. In the hush of your own choice, you will find a light beyond the noise.
Light beyond the noise, calling soft and clear, gentle as a whisper in a crowded ear. When the world is screaming like a broken voice, close your eyes and drift to the light beyond the noise. Streets keep buzzing, traffic swears, billboards climbing metal stairs. Yet inside a hidden space, there's an undisturbed embrace.
Pull the plug on constant fear. Let your heartbeat draw you near. Under all the frantic toys, life's a steady light beyond the noise.
Light beyond the noise, calling soft and clear, gentle as a whisper in a crowded ear. When the chaos rattles, every joy, you'll remember there is light beyond the noise.
Doors slammed hard, seasons changed. Photos moved, furniture rearranged. Many vows quietly decayed, but there was one promise that stayed.
You could have lived when the money was thin, when tempers rose from the weariness within. Yet you chose to mend the fraying thread, sitting on the edge of the bed.
Every fight, every fear could have driven you from here. But through all that slow cascade, you kept the promise that you made. The promise that stayed when the others broke. The quiet words stronger than the loudest oath. Not written in marble, but in everyday lovey day. Love became the promise that stayed.
Years like dust on a solid shell, we both changed and made ourselves. Still you trace my wrinkled head, like we had just learned to stand.
If this world forgets our names and erases all our claims, there'll be footprints where we laid, carved by that one promise of insects like a choir under wires in the dark. City vines and metal branches, every street a hidden park. Up above the rusted billboards where the feral breezes blow, there's a tangled ring of wonder called the jungle halo.
I've been breathing diesel flowers, blooming on the broken roads, concrete roots and plastic petals, neon pirates, heavy loads. Every corner holds a secret, painted on in stolen green. Every balcony a forest that the world has never seen. Then your rhythm swung from lampposts with a wild and earthy grin. Like a drum born out of soil, like a stone beneath my skin. You were sunlight on the rooftops, you were moss along the rails, you were vines around my heartbreak, you were leaves on all my trails.
Wrap your echoes round the steel, let your chords grow rough and slow, till the city learns to feel that untamed jungle. Hey,
Jungle around this metal town, green aurora in the sirens and the sound. When the highways cut the wild down to zero, we grow crowns of feral light. Jungle halo. I've been walking where the gutters carry branches in the rain, where graffiti turns to flowers on the rusted window pane. I can hear the hidden heartbeat of a forest thunderstorm, and your voice becomes the thunder in that overgrown unknown. You're the liana through my ribcage, you're the ivy on my walls, you're the palm tree in the alley when the heavy evening falls. When your melodies go swinging through the cables overhead, every lifeless intersection grows a crown of living red.
wrap your echoes round the steel,
Let our chords grow wild and slow.
make the city finally feel this untamed jungle. Hey,
Jungle halo, circle around our metal town, green aurora and the sirens and the sound. When the highways cut the wild down to zero, we grow crowns of feral light. Jungle halo. Let the paths feel like a canopy above the battered streets. Let the hi-hats hiss like raindrops on abandoned concrete seats. I will sing like it in birdsong in the cracks of every day, trusting you to be the thunder that will shake this gray away.
let the bass come like a footstep from the roots beneath the tray. Let my verses move like jaguars through the back streets in the rain. When you feel domesticated by the fences of control, I'll be vines that break the barriers round your soul.
Jungle halo.
Glowing over rust and chrome, savage garland where our spirits find a home. When the highways cut the wild down to zero, we reclaim the night with jungle
Jungle halo. Tangled music in the air, city heartbeat braided with a primal prayer. In the crowns of light above this weary road, we belong inside the jungle halo. Steel and stone and wide of love. dark would swallow me whole. Street lamp flickers on a restless soul. But in the hush where I couldn't see, something said the night forgave me.
I walked alone down a narrow lane, carrying pockets full of blame. Faces blurred in a guilty haze, shadows counting all my ways. Yet the moon did not accuse, stars refused to light my bruise. Crickets sang a tender plea, whisper in the night, forgive me.
The night forgave me, held me in its arms, wrapped my broken story in a velvet calm. Didn't need a reason, didn't need a plea. Silent sky just opened and the night forgave me. Neon signs of forgotten bars,
Taxi trails like falling stars. Every sin that I dragged along melted into distant songs. If the day turned sharp and cold, with this list of right and wrongs we're told, I remember when my soul broke free in the quiet hour night. Forgive me.
the night forgave me, held me in its arms, wrapped my broken story in a velvet calm. When I had no language, all my misery, darkness turned to mercy, and the night forgave me. Footsteps fade on a wooden stair, dust motes dance in an empty air. Rooms remember though we resign, they hold the echoes we leave behind.
Photographs with their colors gone, laugh lines trapped in a silent dawn. We pack boxes full of worn out time, but feelings spill beyond the twine.
Even when we shut the door, parts of us still haunt the floor. Every breath and every sigh turn to echoes that don't die.
Echoes we leave behind, ringing through the years, fragments of our joy, fingerprints of tears. If tomorrow doesn't keep us intertwined, walls will still recall the echoes
We leave behind. We leave behind. walking through our echoes left behind. Echoes we leave behind, ringing through the years, fragments of our joy, fingerprints of tears. Even when new names up on these streets are signed, love will softly hum through echo left behind. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah, oh cigarettes on a balcony rail, city glowing like a living tale, yeah. Every side that we can spoke turns to hidden prayers in the smoke.
You lean out with a tired stare, ask the sky if someone's there. Words get stuck within your throat, so your breath becomes a note.
We're too proud to fold our knees, too confused for formal pleas, yet our longing still evokes silent prayers inside the smoke. Prayers in the smoke, rising with the night, curling through the darkness towards some kind of light. Even when we're faithless and our stories choke,
Hope is still exhaling through our prayers in the smoke. Yo, 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 through our prayers in the smoke. Yo, 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 yo.
ash falls down like tiny snow on the hood of cars below. Traffic hums a weary hymn about the places we have been.
If you think you are alone, talking to a busy phone, know your aching heart still spoke through each fragile ring of smoke.
Prayers in the smoke, rising with the night, curling through the darkness towards some kind of light.
When our tongues fall silent under all we broke, love still understands our prayers in the smoke.
Soft rings spreading on the water like a halo made of sand. Moon reflections trembling lightly in the shape of something crowned. In the hush between the currents where the drifting hopes are found, lives a gentle hidden royalty, the ripple crown.
I've been kneeling by the water with my thoughts in quiet loops, tracing memories in circles where the tide and sorrow swoops. Every ripple felt like questions I was too afraid to speak. Every shimmer held a meaning I'd been chasing for a week.
Then your voice came down the shoreline like a calm and tender wave, bending light around my heartbeat in the ways I couldn't say. You were a glimmer on my worries, you were a hush on every frown, you were a tremor in the surface, lifting me toward ripple crown.
Let the water form its secrets, let the surface smooth me down. Every whisper tide that greets us shapes the rising ripple crown.
Ripple crown, forming where the soft waves roam, silent royalty that makes my spirit home. When the tides pull hard and try to drag me down, you remind me of my quiet ripple crown.
I've been drifting through the eddies where my fears refuse to rest, where the rivers carried echoes of regrets I'd not confessed. But your melody came rolling like a pebble tossed with grace, spreading out in rings of comfort over every fragile place.
You're the shimmer on my chaos, you're the pulse beneath my doubt, you're the crown that forms from gentleness the world forgets about. When our voices meet the water like two stones in rhythm sound, every egg becomes a kingdom, every tear a ripple crown.
Let the water tell its secret,
Let our breath calm every frown.
every tide that softly meets us shapes our share.
Ripple crown, shining on the trembling sea, soft reminder of the strength inside of me. When the storms beneath the surface drag us down, we rise steady in a glowing
Ripple crown.
ripple crown, shining on the trembling sea, soft reminder of the strength inside of me. When the storms beneath the surface drag us down, we rise steady in a glowing
Ripple crown. Let the sin spread like the circles drifting far beyond control. Let the paths like the river coaxing calm into my soul. I will trust each gentle motion from the waves that pull me in, knowing you will hold the balance where my ripples once were thin.
Let the bass pulse like a stone dropped in the center of our fear. Let my verses flow like currents, drawing you from atmosphere. When the eddies start to spin you and your hope feels nearly drowned, I'll be centered to your movement.
Your ripple crown.
Ripple crown,
Glimmering through restless wave, forming royalty in water, shifting play through the tides that rise to pull our edges down. We stay shining our eternal ripple crown,
ripple crown.
circling on a silver sheet. Every motion makes our weary hearts complete. In the hush between the waves where truth is found, we reclaim our quiet ripple crown. Move slow where your gentle pulses go, on the water where dreams drown. Lift me, ripple crown.
We rise, we fall, we rise again. Through the wind, through the fire, we remain. From the dust of the dawn I came, carrying rhythm in my name. Every step on the ground it knows how the seed of the spirit grows. Here with a heartbeat under the rain. Truth and pain, they sound the same, but I keep my vision wide. My roots in earth, my dreams in sky.
And I hear the drums inside my soul, calling me back where rivers flow.
We are the roots of the sky, born of the earth but learning to fly. Carried by light, carried by sound, every soul is homeward bound. We are the roots of the sky, no chains below can hold us high. Breathe in love, let shadows die. We are the roots of the sky.
I've seen oceans turn to flame, every tear still knows my name. Whispers rise from mountain stone, telling me I'm not alone.
Jah guide my way day by day.
The wind reminds me where I've been,
Still the fire burning within.
the stars remember, they never lie. Every breath is a prayer in motion, every wave a drop of devotion. The drum is the heart, the bass is the ground. We rise in silence, we rise in sound.
We are the roots of the sky, born of the earth but learning to fly. Carried by light, carried by sound, every soul is homeward bound. We are the roots of the sky, no chains below can hold us high. Breathe in love, let shadows die. We are the roots of the
We rise again.
From the soil to the stars, still one within.
We are the roots of the
Soft crystalline dust floating upward like river snow. Silhouettes dissolving slowly in a pale electric glow. In the ruins of a fire I thought nothing could outlast, I find diamond-colored ashes glittering from my past.
I walk through blackened corridors where echoes used to bleed. All the promises were charcoal, all the prayers were scattered seed. Every step kicked up a memory that crumbled in the light. Every heartbeat felt like smoke escaping into night.
Then your tone broke through the cinders with a mineral blue shine, like a shot of some old sunrise catching every tear of mine. You were shimmer in the ruins, you were clarity in dust. You were proof that burned down stories can still regenerate trust.
Let the broken glitter softly, let the shadows turn to glass. Every fragment burning costly finds a shape that time can pass.
remnants of the days I set aflame, where the smoke curl around my ribcage, whispering my name. Then your melody came drifting like a lantern in the soup, turned the cold beneath my heartbeat into something resolute.
You're the crystal in my breathing, you're the glimmer in my scars, you're the prism through the smoke that rearranges all my stars. When your voice hits my old wreckage with that fire forged refrain, every ash that once was sorrow starts to sparkle once again.
Let the broken glitter softly, let the burnt past rise like glass. All the scars that scorched us deeply tell the truth, the flames can't stop. Diamond ashes, shining where the fire died, brilliant remnants of the storms we couldn't hide. From destruction comes a glow that gently flashes. All our past still gleams in diamond ashes. Let the sims ring like gemstones in a dark abandoned mind. Let the past sway like an aurora, touching every fractured line. I will breathe out all the embers that once saved my fragile skin, trusting you to catch the sparkles where my healing can begin.
Let my tone sound like a hammer, shaping clarity from pain. Let the bass be like a heartbeat struck by thunder, strong again. When your fire starts to flicker and your hope feels thin and tight, I'll be ash that turns to diamond in your night. Diamond ashes,
Right against the darkest scars, yeah,
shining softly
like reborn and stubborn stars.
from the ruins we ascend where sorrow crashes.
Whoa.
Hand in hand we rise from diamond ashes.
Diamond ashes,
Diamond ashes,
scattered on the wind we chase, every glowing
parting all the trace
of the fire that once broke us now relit.
diamond ashes,
Proof we still exist
shine in dust.
from the ruins we rebuild our trust, where the shattered light surpasses. We remain.
Diamond ashes, yeah.
Warm breeze humming like a secret over turquoise fading light. Palm shadows stretching long and lazy through the watercolor night. Far beyond the drifting coastline, where illusions softly rise, lies a glowing dream of paradise, my tropic mirage.
I wandered empty beaches where the dawn forgot to bloom, tasting echoes on the wind instead of flowers in perfume. Every footprint on the shoreline washed away before I turned. Every wave would whisper stories of the joy I never earned.
Then your rhythm came like sunlight breaking through a cloudy trail, like the first warm drop of rainfall where the thirsty leaves were dead. You were salt upon my heartbeat, you were breeze inside my chest. You were shimmer on the water where my fears could finally rest.
Let the heat distort the color,
Let the tide reshape the view,
every drifting dream that hovers.
grows more real when touched by you.
Tropic mirage,
Blowing on the edge of truth,
warm illusion.
holding back my fading youth. When the coastline blurs into a silver collage, you appear in bloom, my tropic mirage. I've been tracing lonely shorelines where the night devours the sand, where to darkness, like a ghost without command. But your melody came rolling like a coconut shell drum, calling spirits of the island, telling storms they can't succumb.
You're the mango scented morning, drifting gently through the haze. You're the sunset dressed in coral, lighting up forgotten bays. When our voices blend together on a breeze that never lies, that mirage on the horizon turns to something I can't deny. Let the heat distort the color,
Let the boundaries fade and blur,
every drifting dream that hovers
turns to truth when joined with a
tropic mirage,
shining on the edge of night,
warm illusion.
blowing softly into sight as the shoreline bends and shifting. Camouflage, we step into life. Our tropic mirage. Let the past swell like humidity, expanding in the air. Let the scent slide like the sunlight on the waves that ripple fair. I will follow every breeze line through the palm trees fresh and raw. If it ends with your reflection in the dusk I thought I saw.
Let the bass move like a heartbeat under burning island skies. Let my verses flow like rivers through the moments fear denies. When the world dissolves in heat haze and your hope begins to dodge, I'll appear in truth. Your tropic mirage. Tropic mirage. Warm illusion turning real. Shifting dream that both our weary souls can feel. Where the desert meets the ocean in collage, we awaken deep. Our tropic mirage,
Growing in the amber glow, turn visions into home through the haze of night, where doubts dislodge, we find living light.
our tropic mirage.
Flow and sand. Skyline, bleeding silver light. I breathe in dust, but I'm still alive. Heartbeat echoes through the wire. Little wings against the fire.
They built these towers over dreams, painted hope on broken beams. Still I rise above the sound of a city that forgot the ground.
Every crack becomes a vein of gold. Every scar a story told.
I flutter through the noise unheard. I'm the concrete hummingbird. Fly, fly through the storm tonight. Sing, sing till the neon dies. Love, love in a cage of steel, but my heart still beats. My wings still heal.
Walking through the jungle made of stone, still I hear the spirit's tone. From the fire melody rise humble. Truth in the rhythm make the system crumble. City lights blind but the soul still see. Freedom chant echo endlessly. Iron and smoke can't bury we. The bird of hope still flying free.
Every crack becomes a vein of gold. Every scar a story told. We flutter through the noise unheard with a concrete hummingbird. Fly, fly through the storm tonight. Sing, sing till the neon dies. Love, love in a cage of mercy lives and colors bloom in cracks between the walls of gloom.
Concrete crumbles, soil rebirth. From the dust comes strength and worth. Lift up the weak, give voice to pain. Turn every tear to healing rain.
Fly, fly, my hummingbird divine. Sing, sing, let your spirit shine. Love, love, in the heart of fear. The sound of freedom's crystal clear. Little hummingbird in the sky. Concrete can't hold what's meant to rise.
Yeah, first light sneaks through a half-closed blind. Colors painting a sleepy mind. Time moves fast, yet you're inclined to try and hold the morning.
Phone still face down by the bed. Messages waiting unpaid dread. But a bird outside the frame calls you gently by your name. You could rush into the race with that frantic city face, or you could breathe and just embrace the fragile edge of morning grace. Hold the morning, don't let it slip. Taste the quiet, sunlight on your lip before the world demands it. Starts its warning, wrap your tired spirit in the arms of morning.
Coffee steam like rising prayer. Feet on cool and honest air. You recall a childhood day when dawn felt this soft and gray.
When the deadlines start to shout and the crowded trains spill out, you'll be stronger, less in mourning if you learn to first hold the morning. Hold the morning, don't let it slip. Taste the quiet, sunlight on your lip. Even if the chaos floods your every warning, part of you stays anchored where you held the morning. Hold the morning, hold the morning, hold the morning, hold the morning, oh yeah, hold the morning, hold the morning.
Soft blue pulses flicker gently on abandoned neon signs. Wires humming like a lullaby that only night defines. Hidden in the city's belly, where the old street lamps have craven, lies a glowing refuge humming, called the Electric Haven.
I've been drifting through the towers where the bright lights never rest, where the cables hum like warnings in a world overstressed. Every
place in broken crosswalks, where the sirens never fade, where the screens reflect the weary and the streetlights throw charade. But your harmony came buzzing like a charger to my soul. Turn the hum of tired engines into something warm and whole.
You're the buzz beneath my sadness, you're the pulse beneath my doubt. You're the neon halo rising where the storms get filtered out. When your melodies vibrate me like a power grid unshaven, every overloaded moment finds electric haven. Let the city lose its pressure,
Let our pulses find what's given.
through the hum of measured treasure, rest our shared electric haven. Electric haven, humming in the city's chest. Hey, yeah. Quiet refuge, giving worn out hearts a rest. When the storms of urban noise begin to cave in, we survive and glow. Our electric haven. Let the scents drone like fluorescent lights that flicker into peace. Let the paths warm like a rooftop where the tensions finally cease. I will breathe inside your rhythm till my nerves stop misbehaving, knowing you will guide me gently through our electric haven.
Let the bass hum like a transformer on a warm and rainy night. Let my verses ring like headlights, softening the city's bite.
When your circuits overload and your fears start misengraving, I'll be grounding under current. Electric haven.
Electric haven, glowing in a tangled bones. Voltage humming through the cracks of breaking zones, through the storms that numb the senses unshaven. We stay lit with love. Our electric haven.
Electric haven, neon warmth without demand. City healing as we slowly understand. In the hum that cuts the silence like a raven, we reclaim our calm. Electric haven. Glow and red,
Wash away the metal strength.
through the buzz the streets have given only me. Oh, electric haven. Silent river, carry me home.
The water don't rush, it remembers.
There's a river deep and still, running quiet through my will. It knows the names I try to forget. It keeps the dreams I haven't met.
Dreams not lost, just waiting slow.
Knowing where I cannot go. No need to speak, no need to cry. Peace is here beneath the sky. Silent river, take me slow. Teach me what the stars still know. Every wound you make it mine. Every sorrow turns to child. Silent river, calm and wide. Carry me with gentle tide. Through the dark and through the glow. Silent river, take me home.
Still waters mirror all I hide. Show me truth I kept inside.
No storm can break, we run so deep. The heart remembers what it keeps.
Remembers, keeps and flows again.
The end is where it all began. Let the silence hold my name. Oh. gentle tide, through the dark and through the glow. Silent river, take me home. Take